Is this the NFL or is it the NBA? We have yet another wide receiver blockbuster trade. This one I don't believe is finalized yet, but the Titans and Chiefs are reportedly working towards a DeAndre Hopkins trade here. Looks like it'll be a conditional fourth rounder. I'm not sure exactly what else entails because, again, this is not finalized, but DeAndre Hopkins most likely heading to the Chiefs. So we saw Amari Cooper go from the Browns to the Bills. We saw Davante Adams go from the Raiders to the Jets, and now we see DeAndre Hopkins potentially and most likely going from the Titans to Kansas City, giving Patrick Mahomes a much needed receiver. Obviously, we know their injuries. Rashee Rice suffered a right knee injury, season-ending surgery there since week 4. Hollywood Brown's on injury reserve. Juju Smith-Schuster's injured, and he wasn't even or isn't even all that tremendous. It's Mahomes and Kelsey, and then who else, right? Rookie Xavier Worthy. This is an interesting move, and again, it's kind of an all-in matter like we saw with Davante Adams, like we saw with Amari Cooper. Like, these teams are giving up picks and, high-ish draft picks to get these receivers, and I don't necessarily hate it. If you're the Chiefs, you're trying to repeat, you're trying to make the most out of Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey's time, and yes, I know that, Mahomes isn't the oldest, but Kelsey doesn't have many more years in the tank, if any. Mahomes is going to try and win as much in his best window as he can, and getting a guy like DeAndre Hopkins, I don't think is all that bad of a move. Now, a fourth-round pick, it's not like he gave anything more than that. I think this absolutely puts the Chiefs right back to where they need to be. Right now, they're absolutely cruising too, which is funny. Like, all of these injuries that they've had, right? They're still sitting there at, 6-0? They just beat the 49ers 28-18. Like, this is already a good Chiefs team. We've seen the defense perform, and now they're adding one of the best receivers out there. Now, what I will say is that, like we said with Cooper, like we said with Davante Adams, same boat with DeAndre Hopkins here. He's 32. I think he turns maybe 30. I'm not sure if he turns 33 by the end of the year or before next year, but this is a 4 or 5-time Pro Bowler, a 3-time All-Pro. It's now his third team, going from Houston to the Cardinals to the Titans. Actually, this is his 4th team, right? To Kansas City. But still, he's a little bit older, but I think that that's the type of player that the Chiefs can benefit from, right? Like, they're not getting this young, flashy receiver. They're getting a guy that Mahomes can count on to catch the ball on third down, to move the chains, and kind of a go-to guy when they need him. So another blockbuster move here. Does this make the Chiefs, even more of a championship contender? Yes, like this is the problem with the team, right? I mean, I know they have their running back woes, but Kareem Hunt hasn't been all that terrible, replacing sort of Pacheco. What do you have, 2 touchdowns last week, right? And obviously, you have Steele, who's supposedly a young stud. I mean, he fumbled a few times a couple of weeks ago, and then all of a sudden kind of rode the bench. But Kareem Hunt's a great ad. He's kind of, picking up where Pacheco left off. You have now Rashee Rice going out, and DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, Rashee Rice is really good, but we're talking DeAndre freaking Hopkins here, right? One of the best receivers in the last decade or so. So, to me, this is a spot where him and Mahomes could do something pretty damn crafty. Like, think about the game now of finding those soft spots in the zone. Even if you do run man, they should be okay. But against zone in particular, you have Kelsey and Hopkins, 2 absolute veteran ball catchers there, being able to find those soft spots on those option routes, knowing where Mahomes is going, knowing what he's thinking. This could be pretty deadly. So if I were to rank these wide receiver moves, Mahomes and Hopkins, Josh Allen and Cooper, and then Davante Adams and Aaron Rodgers, I think I put Mahomes and Hopkins at the top. Now, obviously, we're talking 3 of the best quarterbacks in the game with 3 of the best receivers in the game, whether or not they're old. You still have Mahomes, who's better than Allen and Rodgers. And now I think Hopkins, with him involved, they may take the cake in terms of those duos. I think that it's probably Mahomes and Hopkins, and then I mean, I'm biased now because I didn't like what I saw out of Adams and Rodgers. So Mahomes and Hopkins, Allen and Cooper, not that they went absolutely off, but hey, they did their thing. And then I guess at the bottom, Davante Adams and Aaron Rodgers. So another blockbuster move. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this. I think that this puts the Chiefs, if they were not there already, right at the top of the power rankings because it truly was their weakness. It truly was their weakness. Now they have the best quarterback in the game, a tight end who at some point point is going to break out in Travis Kelce, and now they have a go-to wide receiver, and they still have the speed of Mecole Hardman, still have the speed of Worthy. Like, this is just fitting right into an amazing Chiefs sort of spot. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Those are my immediate reactions. If I'm a Chiefs fan, I am stoked. 4th round pick, nothing. I don't care. I think that this is a win now team, and we've seen that, right? They're trying to three-peat. So yeah, I sign off on this one. I think Reed's going to get creative with him as well. Should be a pretty damn cool thing to see. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out.